I'll quickly look at triangulation. Basically, it's just a method of solving problems in the real world using some of the techniques we've already learned. So it's not anything new. It's just using what we've already learnt to basically measure lengths of triangles or measure angles that we can't actually measure in real life. So we'll look at this example 15. We've got a lake here, and we've got 2 points A and B. Now they want to measure the length of A and B, but they can't, obviously, because there's a lake in the way. So what they do is they pick a third point C that's 100 meters away, and then they measure the angles between C and B and A and B. So they get these two angles down here. So they can measure the angles, they can measure the length here, but they can't measure the length between A and B. Alright, so how are we going to do this? Well, we've got, we're going to use our sine rule. We've got a side and two angles. So we can use our sine rule. So A over sine A has to equal B over sine B, which has to equal C over sine C. Okay, so this is our sine rule. Now we've got this side length here. Actually, first of all, we're trying to find length. Let's label our triangle first. So we've got big C, so we'll do a little c over here, big A, a little a, big B, a little b. Okay, now we're trying to find little c, so we're going to use C on sine C. And we've got information about our little b, so we'll probably use this one as well. How do we use sine big B? Well, we can find this angle because we know all of the angles have to add up to 180. So we'll get that this angle here is 60 degrees. So we're going to use B and C because we want to find C, and we've got information on B. Alright, so now I'll just chuck in so we pick our sides, etc. Second one is we're going to put in values. So we're trying to find our C, so we obviously don't have that yet. Now big C, the angle is 55 degrees, so we've got sine of 55 degrees is equal to little b, which is 100, over sine of big B, which is 60. Great. And then you will chuck that into your CAS and solve. Now we're trying to find a side, so we're just trying to find a length, and we'll get C is equal to 94.59 meters. So we can't actually measure between those 2 points. We can't measure across the lake or the ocean, but we can use triangulation to measure the length, which is pretty cool. So have a crack at the triangulation questions now. Try and use maybe your sine rule or your cosine rule, depending on what information the question gives you.